Hi guys, today I'm going to do the April Club Couture transfer. It's called Keep Growing. It says on it, keep going, keep growing. And it has all these cute little plants at the bottom. So like I said, this is the Club Couture transfer for April. If you'd like to know more about Club Couture, just let me know. It's a monthly subscription. So here's the transfer a little better. You can see it better out of the plastic. And I'm gonna put it on my Aiden board. This board is really cool because it's a reusable chalkboard. I can put this on here, and then when I want to change it up, I can just clean it off and put a new design on. And it's also magnetic, so you can put magnets to it. So this is our transfer, and this one's brand new. So I'm gonna fuzz it a little on my fuzzing cloth. Picking up a little lint off my fuzzing cloth so it won't be quite so sticky. Makes it a little easier to peel it up. You don't have to have a fuzzing cloth either. You can use a towel or even like a t-shirt or something. And then I'm just gonna kind of center this in the middle. And then you just want to smooth it out and make sure there's no bubbles or wrinkles. This one I decided I'm gonna have some fun with it and use a lot of colors. So it's a little more difficult to do this. I could just do it like 1 or 2 colors and it would be fast and easy, but this one was kind of detailed, so I thought it'd be fun to do like the chalk and peel method where you chalk part of it and then pull it up so it doesn't dry too fast, and do another color. That's the only thing about using several colors or something that has small details like this, is you have to move kind of quickly or you have to like peel. So I think I'm gonna do my letters first because I want to peel it from the top to the bottom. I'm gonna do my lettering in white. I'm gonna use my multi-tool for the white, I think. And here's my white paste. This is what they come like in a jar. And you can see it's nice creamy white paste. I'm just going to kind of dab this around. And then I'm going to come back and press it through with my multi-tool. It's like a little squeegee, but it's smaller for more detail. And since I'm using lots of colors, I don't want to have to keep going and washing them out. So I'm going to use several different tools for the different colors. I'm just pressing it through. Our transfers are reusable. It's a silk screen transfer. So you can reuse these transfers if you take care of them. You can reuse them like at least like 10 to 12 times. So after you're done, you just rinse all the chalk paste off and you clean it with like a soft cloth and then lay it on a towel or something sticky side up and let it dry. And then you just put it back on the backing and put it back in the plastic, and then it's good to go to use again next time. I was gonna do this video live, but then I figured since I'm doing so many colors and stuff in case it ends up being, the video ends up being too long or I want to edit it or something. If I have to go clean my tools and stuff, I wanted to be able to edit it a little bit or speed it up a little bit. So that was my white. And so to do the chalk and peel, so I did the white. Now I'm going to gently peel this part up. And then I'm just gonna kind of let it sit for a minute and dry. And then I'll let this part lay back over the lettering gently. But right now I'm just gonna let it sit for a second while I clean off my tool and figure out which color I wanna do next. I think I'm gonna go from this side to this side so I'm not getting in my own way. So I think I'm gonna start with this pot and then go across this way and just kind of peel the transfer up as I go with each color. So let's see, I think this pot, I wanted to use this really cool color. It's called Tide. It's like a really pretty, like, I don't even know what color you'd call it, like a blue, like an aquamarine blue. I don't know, it's a really cool color. My car is kind of this color. So I'm gonna use that color for the pot, I think. And then I have a bunch of different colors of green. I think I wanna use this nice green pesto. This color is called pesto. I'm gonna use that color, I think, for this plant. I think that will look cool. So I think we'll lay this back down gently. And then I think we'll do the leaves part first. It's probably easiest, and then the pot. So here's my pesto. I'm just gonna use it off of the lid. This is what it looks like. There's more than enough on the lid right here, so. And I just want to be careful and try not to go onto the other areas that I want to be different colors. It's okay if they overlap a little. It doesn't have to be perfect. And so you're just kind of pressing it through the silk screen and then going back and like wiping off any excess so there's not like any big like globs of paste left over. I'm just being careful right here. It's kind of a small area. It has a little stem. I'm trying not to get it on my pot too much. Okay, just clean off the excess. Okay, so now I'm finished with this pesto color. And now I'm gonna peel it up a little bit more on this green part for these leaves. Okay, and let that sit for a minute. Like usually if you're not doing all the different colors, you don't have to keep peeling and sticking it like this. But I decided to make it a little more difficult today, so. It's fun though, and it'll turn out nice. Okay. It dries pretty quickly, so You don't really have to wait too long. There is a drying tool that you can get also. It's like a little handheld blow dryer. Look at this Tide color. Isn't that pretty? It's like a pretty blue. There's a drying tool. It's like a little handheld, like hair dryer almost. And you plug it in and you can dry it a little quicker. But I find it doesn't really take that long anyways. And then I'm just gonna press it back down at the top of my pot right here, where I kind of lifted it up, because I want to make sure that it's all touching really good. So the chalk, if there's a bubble or something in it, the paste sometimes will get underneath and it'll smudge or smear. So you want to make sure that the transfer is pressed down really well. It's so fun though. I haven't been chalking as much lately as I'd like to. I love doing it. It's so much fun, but I haven't really been doing any of my crafts very much, or I haven't really been on social media too much. I got a new job. Well, first I started at this other company a couple months ago. I think it was like towards the end of December. I started with this one company and I worked there a few weeks and it just wasn't for me. I didn't love it, so I knew I didn't love it, so I started looking for something else. And then I found another job, which is kind of similar. It's another like remote work from home job. And I just started that one, I think about 3 weeks ago. So I've been kind of busy doing that and doing some other stuff around the house. So I haven't been able to do my chalk couture and my other crafting and social media stuff as much. Look how cute that turned out. I don't know if you can see it very well right now. When I'm done and I hold it up, you'll be able to still see it really well. So now while that's drying, let's see, this little pot, I think we'll do the little teacup pot, maybe this cool purple color. What is this? This color is called Regal. It's like a really deep, like purple eggplant color almost. And let's see, what color do I want to do these little leaves? There's and what color do I want to do the little flowers? Maybe I'll do the flowers in this cup white too, because they look kind of like daisies or something. So I think I might do the flowers white, and then the leaves, maybe this nice like eucalyptus color. What is it? Yeah, this one's eucalyptus. It's kind of like a bluish, greenish, gray color. So I think we'll use that one for the leaves for this one. So that should be pretty dry. I think we can press this back down now. This one's gonna be, oh, I have a crease right there. This one's gonna be kind of difficult not to get the colors mixed, but I have this other tool. This one is called a detail tool. It has a really fine squeegee tip on the end, so I think I'll use that one for this pot. And I think I'll probably try to do the leaves first, and then the white flowers over it, because the white over the green, the white will probably cover the green better. If I go over the white with the green, then I don't think it'll cover up as well. So I'm just gonna take my eucalyptus and scoop out a little of this. And I'm gonna try to just do these leaves and not get it on the flower part. This is gonna be pretty tricky, but we'll see. It'll be fun. If we mess it up and we don't like it, we can always take it off and redo it. It's not too big of a deal. I think that since this is so small though, I might do the leaves and then peel it up and do the flowers, because since it's so detailed, it's taken me a while and it's a small area. It'll dry pretty fast. And then when I peel up my transfer, the paste gets stuck in the transfer if it dries too much. And when you pull it up, it'll pull up all of the chalk paste with the transfer, and then you have to redo it. So gotta try to work a little quickly. And okay, so there's our little leaves. Pretty good. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out. Just kind of blowing on it a little so it'll dry a little quicker. I think I want to do this stem right here that's hanging down green too. Missed that one before. I think I got most of the other stems as good as I can probably. Okay, so now let's switch to the white again. But this is a fun transfer for spring. Even though I haven't been doing a lot of chalk couture, I've still ordered quite a few new things, so I have a lot of fun new projects I want to start. I can make a lot of things with all the new fun transfers that I've got. So hopefully now that I'm kind of settled into my new job, Michael went back to in-person school. I don't know if some of you might know, he had stayed home before until they lifted the mask mandate here. He didn't want to wear a mask to school all day, so he stayed home and was doing school online for the first half of the year. And when they lifted the mask mandate here, he decided that he wanted to go back to in-person school, especially since he's a 5th grader this year. I was telling him, I was like, it's the last year you're gonna have recess and before you go off to middle school. So he decided he wanted to go back. So now hopefully now that he's back in school and settled into that, and I'm settled into my new job and on a schedule, hopefully I can find some more time to work on some of my crafts and stuff. Oh yeah, that looks pretty cool. So I'll let this part dry a little bit. It's a little bit messy looking, but it still looks cute. Nature is not perfect anyways. I think it still looks cute, especially when it's all done, like all put together. I think it'll look nice. So we'll let that dry for a little bit, and then we'll do the little pot. And we're gonna use this pretty purple color. I love the paste. Comes in like so many different colors. You can match any of your home decor. I guarantee there would be a color that would match your style. I've been trying to get most of them. I have a pretty good collection. I have a lot of colors. Okay, so I think that's pretty dry. So now I'm just gonna press it back down. I don't have to do like the flowers part that I already chalked. I just have to make sure it's pressed down on the little pot that I'm gonna chalk next. So and here's this pretty regal color. Not gonna use much of this. This little pot just has a little outline around the edge. It's not too fancy. I'm just trying not to get it on my leaves and my flowers. Like I said though, it's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. If it gets on there a little bit, it'll still be okay. It won't be too noticeable. And you can always it might be kind of hard in little small detailed areas like this, but you can always touch them up a little bit too once it's dried. If it had a little bubble and it has a little smudge or something, it's really easy to fix it. So let's peel. I should have peeled this part up first, but I think it'll be okay. So there's this one with our little pot. I don't know if that color shows too good on this black chalkboard, but we'll see when it's all finished and we hold it up to the light. I think it'll still look good. If not, I can always maybe go over it with a little bit lighter color. Let's see, what's the next one? The next one is this big tree. Big tree. I think I want to do the pot in this pretty raspberry sorbet pink. And I think I'll do the leaves to this one in pistachio. This is a really nice light green. I think that'll be pretty on that nice big tree. So I think we'll do that. And I don't have a brown. There is a brown, I think it's called bark, but I don't have one of those yet. So the closest thing I have to brown is I have this color, it's called Storm. It's kind of a grayish brown. So I think that'll still work for my little tree trunk. I think it's brown enough that it should work. So, okay, so now I just want to press this. I'm gonna peel this back up because I want to make sure all my leaves are down and I don't have any bubbles in there. See, I see one little area right here. I don't know if you can see it. I'll show you when I hold it up. Right here on the G, there must have been a little bubble. See where there's kind of a little smudge right there? I'll show you how to fix that after we get done. Okay, so I have this all down. I'm gonna do my green first. I'm gonna go back to my, oops, I didn't clean this off. I'm gonna go back to my multi-tool because these leaves are a little bigger. area. Maybe I should do the brown first, so the leaves will kind of be over the brown. Do you know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna do the bark first, actually. I mean the storm first, and do the little branches on the tree and the trunk first. Because I think the green over it will be better than having the storm over the green. And I have some on my lid right here, so I'm just kind of scraping it off the lid. Let's see. I'm just gonna try to do it on like the branches part. And try not to get it on the leaves too much. But it's fun, and like I said, this is a pretty detailed project. You could, even though this is a detailed project, it would still just look just as cool if you just did the whole thing white or did the whole thing in like one color. It would still look nice. And or you could do like a couple colors. You don't have to do all these colors like I'm doing today. So that's what's fun about it too. It can be as detailed or as simple as you want to make it, as long as you have fun doing it. And it usually always turns out looking pretty nice. I'm trying to work kind of quickly, get all these little stem areas. I think I'm gonna peel it up in a second after I get like halfway down. I'm gonna peel it up now. I don't want it to dry too much. Oops, my stuff's trying to roll away. You can kind of see all my little branches. I'm just gonna let that sit for a second. And then I'll put it back down and do the rest of the branches and the trunk. One of my hairs got stuck in there. Should have pulled my hair back. Gonna smear it back down, smooth it back down on this bottom half that I haven't done yet. Yeah, but I haven't done it for a while, and I have some free time right now, so I thought it'd be fun to do kind of a detailed one that takes a little longer. So these Club Couture ones, in case you don't know, you might have seen my videos before, but Club Couture is a monthly subscription. If you sign up, it's $19.99 a month, and you get a different exclusive transfer mailed to your house every single month. And each transfer comes with 3 different colors of chalk paste in like a little single packet. Let me pull this up so it doesn't dry, and I'll grab one of the little packets so you can see. I'll show you how it comes in case you're interested. So let's see. So These are chalk paste singles. So when you get the monthly subscription kit, it'll come with 3 packets of paste like this in like coordinating colors. So you would get, every month you would get 3 packs of paste like this. And then you would get the exclusive transfer for the month. So that's a lot of fun and a good way to try it. And all you'd have to do is have one surface, and you don't have to have, it doesn't have to be a chalk Couture surface. It could be a different surface, or it could be a different chalkboard. You can find chalkboards everywhere. The good thing about chalkboards is that it's reusable. This dries on really well. So like once it's on here, see, I can rub this. It doesn't smear, it doesn't wipe off, it doesn't do anything, but it's not permanent. When I decide I want to take this off and put a new design on, I can just spray it down with water and let it sit for about a minute to soften up the chalk paste, and then you just clean it all off. And put your new design on. So yeah, if you do the Club Couture, you get a new transfer sent to your house every month. And usually it goes with like the season or the holiday, or I love subscription boxes and subscription order things. I do a lot of them, so. Okay, so now let's do all of our leaves in this cool pistachio color. I love this color green. Do I want to use this big tool? I guess I kind of have it on there now. I forgot I put all this other color on there, so I'm gonna have to be a little extra careful. I think I'm just gonna kind of go around the edges with this tool, and then switch to my other tool to kind of get in the leaves that are on the inside. I'm trying not to mix up the colors too much. I still want it to look like leaves and branches, not like a mess. Okay, I think I'm gonna switch to my other tool so I can get in here to these other little leaves a little quicker. Because I want to peel this top half down soon. Okay, I think we have this part pretty good. It's a little globby, but Let's go ahead and peel this part up. Oh yeah, that looks pretty cool. Okay, so about that far. Oh, I gotta peel this bottom part. I'm gonna have to peel it up a little more. But isn't that looking cool? Let that sit for a minute. This is gonna be a fun one. It looks cool too, even how some of the leaves, the chalk paste looks a little brighter than it does on other leaves. That looks kind of cool. Like how leaves are for real. Like some of them are lighter and darker than others. So I like that it turned out like that. Just have to do these other little leaves down here at the bottom. And then we'll be done with this. Oh, do the pot on this one. And a little bit of my brown on my transfer is a little bit wet, so it's kind of dragging on some of the places, a little bit onto the leaves. But I kind of like that too because it makes it look a little more realistic. To have like a little bit of depth of color on it. And a little bit of my green. Just kind of smudging over a little bit to the brown. So it's kind of blending the colors together. Okay, it's a little bit messy. Just want to scrape off some of the excess. Okay, and I think the top of our tree is done. Peel this down. Okay, isn't that fun? Okay, so now we're done with our pesto color. Uh-oh, I think my son's going to play games with his friends on the Oculus. I can hear him talking to his friend in the loft. I think there's a little spot right here. I don't know if you can see it very well, but right here where the branch didn't go through that much, it must have stuck to the transfer a little bit. So after we do the pot, I might lay it back down right here and see if I can go over it again and get that branch to show up. Okay, so now let's do our pot. Actually, maybe I'll try to do that branch right now while I have this color out. So it's right here in this area. It needs, is that a leaf? Oh, it's a leaf that I missed. Where's my pesto again? Yeah, right here. There was a leaf that I missed. I was wondering why it looked kind of naked right there. Okay. Pull that up again. There, that's better. Okay. Clean this off. While we're letting that dry a little bit. Sorry if you can hear my son talking in the background. Okay, now we're gonna do this pot in this raspberry color. I thought that'd be cute since the pot has this cute heart on it.
Oh, I messed up. Yeah.
I'm just kind of stirring it up right here a little bit in the middle. It's a little bit thick. If the paste gets too thick, you can always put like a little spritz of water in it, like a tiny bit, and just stir it up really good and it'll thin it back out again. But since I'm just using it for this pot, it should be fine. If I was using it for a bigger project, I'd probably add a little water to it. But I think since I'm only using a little bit, I don't really need to. Just have to be careful because when it's thicker, it dries a little faster.
A for effort. Bennett, can you teach me how to do something? Like when you have like a hill like this, how do you like get like far and get off?
Okay, I'm just scraping off
Like someone's coming, you just
the
go over
excess.
there. Like I can't go high enough.
And then I'll pull it up real quick because I don't want that thick paste to dry too fast. There we go. So now our tray with that pot's all done.
Let me tag you over there. I want to see, bro. I need to play go high enough.
I think my son's playing Gorilla Tag on the Oculus with his friends. Do any of you guys' kids have an Oculus or play Gorilla Tag?
I don't go high enough.
That's his new favorite game. Okay, so now I'm gonna let this dry, that tree part dry. I'm gonna make sure that my next little plant right here is pushed down really good. Okay. And then this one, when I have enough to fix it, I can see if I rub it down, it's gonna have a big crease or a bubble right there. But I'll do that after I do this next plant. So let's see. I might need to go get another paper towel really quick. This one's kind of starting to fall apart.
Yeah, a little somewhat.
I'm just using a wet paper towel to clean it off in between colors. So let's see. Now this pot, I think I'm gonna do in this cool Couture teal color. This is like Chalk Couture's signature color, is this teal color, as you can tell. Like all of their stuff comes in this color. So I'll do this cute little pot in that color. I think I'll do the leaves. This color is called Sage. It's another different shade of green. I'll do the leaves in that color. And then I think I'm gonna do these little flower blossoms at the top in this Marvelous. It's like nice pinkish color. It's called Marvelous. Keeps getting blurry so you can't see it, but okay. So I think we'll do the little flowers first. I'll show you the color when I open it. You'll be able to see better. The jar kept getting blurry for some reason. But this is what this color looks like. I think I'm gonna use my little detail tool again. Oh, probably enough in the lid to do these little flowers. So might as well use it for that. Yeah. Do I want to do the flowers first or the green? I think I changed my mind. No, I have to do the flowers because I want to peel it.
Both their hands in.
Peel it up. I can go back over if I get the green on the pink. I can go back over it with the pink. So the pink's on the top of the leaves instead of the leaves on top of the flowers, you know?
Yeah, we have friends then.
Okay. I think I got most of my little flower tops pretty good. Also, another thing, for those of you that are staying and watching this video to the end, if you've been wanting to try Chalk Couture, comment below. Let me see, what could be our little secret thing?
Oh, you're right there, bro, too.
Let me think for a second, I'll think of something. Anyways, we'll think of something that you could post in the comments. And then I'll know you're interested. Oh, just post in the comments, message me or PM me or something like that, or pick me or something so that I'll know that you want one. I have these little try me kits.
What?
And
Yo, we can talk about this.
if you've been wanting to try it and you just
Yo, chill, dog.
don't want to commit to spending the money or whatever,
Chill.
just like I said, post something in the comments so I know you're interested, and I'll send you a message and I'll send you a little try me kit. It will have a little mini transfer, a chalk paste single, like one of those little packets I showed you that come with the Club Couture. I have some of those paste single packets, so I'll send you a mini transfer and one color of paste single and a little chalkable chip. You can pick either black or white chalkable chip. I'll even in the PM show you the little transfers that I have available. It'll be first come, first serve. You can choose which little transfer you'd like. You can pick which color paste you'd like that I have available. And you can pick whether you'd like a black chalkable chip. It's a little round disc. It's a little bit smaller than this, maybe like this size in the middle in like the white circle. It's about that size. And you can either have black, like this chalkboard black color, or white as the surface. And then I'll also send you let me see, let me pull this up. I'll also send you a little stir stick like this so that you can get the paste out of the chalk single packet. And I will send you
Yo, chill. Chill, dog. We can talk about this.
a little mini squeegee that looks like this. And I will send you a little paste tray that looks like this. So you take the chalk paste single and you squeeze some of it out in this little tray and you stir it up with the little stir stick. And then you'll just take your little squeegee and go over your transfer and put it on your little chalkable chip. And it'll be a fun, cute, easy way for you to give it a try and see what you think. You can see how fun it is. And then at least you can give it a try. So I have quite a few of those available. So thank you for watching this whole video. And I will send you one for free if you just comment below something letting me know that you watched till the end and that you would like me to send you one. Okay, so now I'm gonna do this little pot. It's looking so cute, right? Okay, so this we're gonna do this Couture teal color for this little pot. I'm sorry about my son. He's getting a little carried away up there. Goodness. I guess I should have told him that I was making a video before he went upstairs. Oh well, mom life, right? A lot of you probably know and understand, because I know a lot of you probably have kids too. But this is why it's good too. He can be off playing with his friends and I can do this. I'll scrape a little of this excess off. I don't think I'm going to edit this video too much because it was kind of fun explaining it all. And plus, that's a little bonus for you, those of you that watched. I don't want to pull this all the way up till the end to get your little free mini Try Me kit. Look at how cute that's looking so far. Isn't that so fun? I mean, it's not taking a crazy long time. How long is our video so far? Like 52 minutes, so almost an hour, which isn't bad for a detailed project like this. That's not too bad. And then these little daffodils, I think I'm going to do in this daffodil yellow paste. That's what it's called. This color is called daffodil. So that'll be perfect to do the daffodils. And I'm gonna do the pot in tulip. It's kind of this orangish red color. And then I think maybe since it's on the other side, because I don't have any other shades of green really, I think I'm gonna use the one we used at the beginning. I think I'm gonna use the pastel green again.
Or you better walk home for your life, bro.
Okay, kind of stick that up there out of my way. And this one, I think I'm for sure gonna do the leaves first. And then do the flowers.
Oh, I'm so scared, Grant.
I should use this lid because look, I have a lot globbed up on the lid. Okay, let's see. Let's start with this stem over here.
Yo, I feel like Dreaming and Curly in his videos. I feel like Dreaming and Curly with how sweaty he is. Like Dreaming and Curly produces so much sweat.
Oh my gosh. If you can hear my son's conversation with his friends, I apologize. Hopefully you can't hear him as well as I can. But he's 10, so you know what kind of conversations 10-year-olds have with their friends about video games. How he can't play anymore because he's too sweaty right now. He needs to take a break. Ridiculous. Maybe I'll do another, tomorrow's Friday, maybe I'll do another project tomorrow night. Another reason I haven't been doing a lot of them lately is because my son plays baseball, and he's doing Little League, and he has baseball games or practice like 4 or 5 nights a week. And so that's another reason why I haven't been spending a lot of time doing my crafts or my chalk. I've been going to baseball games and baseball practice. But they're on a break right now because spring break. They took a break from baseball too for spring break, so. This is so fun. I'm glad I decided to do all these fun colors like this. It's turning out really nice. Just letting my little leaves right there dry a little bit. Yeah, I think tomorrow night I might do another project and do that one live. I have so many different new transfers. It's hard to decide what I want to do and what surface I want to put it on. I have all kinds of different surfaces. I think I want to make something for my front door. I have a bunch of these cool big round, look at this daffodil color. I have a bunch of these cool big round surfaces, and I want to make a cute project for my front door, I think. I'm just trying to decide what I want to do and what colors I want to use and stuff. And I haven't quite decided yet this one that's in the middle right here is kind of hard to get to it without getting it all over the leaves. Hopefully I didn't get it on the leaves too much where it looks silly, but we'll see. I think we got it pretty good. We'll see. I'm gonna have to touch it up a little bit, but let's see what our little daffodils look like. Oh, they look pretty good. I'm gonna do a little bit of the side of the flower right there. I'll lay it back down in a second and touch that up a little bit right here on this side and down at the bottom of that one a little bit. But it looks pretty nice. Let's see, it's right here and right there. Oh, nope, I might have made it worse actually. I think it wasn't dry enough, and when I put it back down and pulled it up, it's pulling up more. So maybe we'll wait a minute. It's pulling up more of the color of the flowers off. So I think we'll wait and do the pot first, and then try to fix the flowers. Because when I laid it back down, it pulled up more of the yellow. You can kind of see how the silk screen is. See how the paste kind of sticks in there? So I think I'll try to clean some of the paste out of it right there where it was not going through. I don't know if this paper towel is wet enough to get the chalk out of there. That was right there. And I don't want to crease my transfer too much. And right here. So if I clean that little area out so there's not chalk stuck in there, I can put new chalk through there once it's kind of dry, and it'll stick again. I think I got it pretty good. So now after we do the pot, I'll do the flower again. Let me go wash my hands really fast. I got chalk all over my fingers now. Sorry about that, and we're almost done too, but I didn't want to get chalk all over my frame and everything. I have little crumbs from opening the lids over it, but I don't want to get paste from my fingers all over the frame or touch it on the board somewhere and then I have to clean it off. So, I was going to show you this cool color. This is the tulip. It doesn't show up very good in this lighting. It looks orange in the camera, but it's really kind of like a reddish orange color. pot. And we just have to fix the flowers. And I'll show you how to fix that little mess up spot on the G. And we'll be all done. And thank you so much for watching. Oh, what was that? Something just fell off the chair on the other side of the table. It scared me. Okay, so I just have to fix my little flowers right here. I'm gonna go back over the areas where it pulled up. I just went back over the whole thing actually. And hopefully there we go. It's pretty good. It has a couple light spots, but it looks pretty good. Oh, see, I shouldn't have done that. I should have left it. I should have left it alone. Yeah, I should have left it. I messed them up more again. That's okay. It's easy to fix. It'll only take a second. I want these daffodils to show up. Good. I'm just kind of pressing it down with some of the chalk. It's kind of thick and like sticking up. I could take this all the way off and like, if I wanted it to be perfect, I could take it all the way off and like take it to the sink and rinse it off and then just lay it back down and redo this part. But sometimes it's kind of tricky to line it all back up again where you want it and have it be like perfectly in the right spot. So since it's just this one little area that I'm trying to fix, I think it's easier to do it like this. Oops. I'm just cleaning the chalk paste that was dried in the silk screen right there, so that when I put new chalk paste, it can go through. Otherwise, the dried up chalk paste is dried in there and it blocks it, so the new paste can't get through. And then in the meantime, let me show you how to fix that little dot right there. So you just take a little Q-tip and you get the end of it a little bit wet. And you just gently clean off the little spot where it smudged. There you go. See? That was easy. Okay. I'll use this Q-tip to clean this up a little too, like from it getting wet. Got a little white. I can clean it up better once it dries though. Get these little crumbs out of there. Okay, if it doesn't work this time, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm not gonna make you sit and watch me keep trying to refix this one. I'll just fix it after and then take a picture of the final project and post it for you guys. So, keep your fingers crossed that it works for us this time. Last try during the video. An hour video is long enough. Thank you so much if you're still watching. And if you are still watching, you learned a couple little tricks for when you do your own projects. Okay, fingers crossed that we got it this time. And these daffodils look amazing. Okay, let's hurry up and get it off of here. Ready? Yay, that looks much better. It still came off a little bit in a couple areas, but it still looks better. I still might fix it up a little bit before the final picture, but I'm not gonna make you guys watch it. Oh, I never peeled that pot off, you guys. So I might have to fix that pot a little bit too. So I'm gonna put my transfer over here to the side. Put the lid back on my paste. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix this whole thing a little bit. The pot needs fixed a little bit, and those daffodils, I guess I could leave them. They don't look too bad, but I would like them to look a little bit better. But here is our final project. Keep going, keep growing. Oh. What do you guys think? Turned out pretty good, right? Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you again so much for watching. Hopefully when I do my live, I'll see you tomorrow night. Bye.